The final push of the day. The cliff path to St. Bees, and that'll be it for today. So the last time I walked along this path was a good few years ago, and we just passed the sign like quarter of a mile back, showing you the coastal route that I'm on, but it's where the Wainwright's coast to coast hits this path, hits this coastal path. So the coast to coast is a famous walk in England where most people started at St. Bees and head east over the whole of the country and end up at Robin Hood's Bay. So it's from ocean to ocean. And myself and my friend Martin, we did it the other way. We wanted to walk to our beloved Lake District from the east, so we set off from Robin Hood's, and this was our finishing point. So we did it self-supported. So we were carrying all our own gear, and which, when we weighed our bags, it was between 25 and 30 kilogram bags, depending on what supplies we had in them, which is really heavy, walking 20 plus miles a day. So the whole route it's about 200 miles, but by the time you've been lost a couple of times and gone into town for supplies and, you know, little offshoots of the trip, it's probably 220 miles. And we did it in 1 hour less than 9 days. So it was a lot of walking every single day, no days off. And by the time we were here, man, I was done for. I'd had blisters since day one. So it was the toughest walk of my life. And by the time we got to here, Martin was feeling it also. And the sign there says St. Bees 4 miles, and it was after walking from the other side of the country. It was extremely bittersweet. It's like the last 4 miles, but the way my body felt, I felt as though I couldn't walk 4 miles. I was on the flats of my feet, which I had been for 2 days at least. And it was the longest, toughest 4 miles of my entire existence, walking along this path, where we finally made it to St. Bees. Took our shoes and socks off and soaked our slabs of meat in the ocean here. So I'm feeling much better walking this path today, though I am looking forward to getting there. Rab's doing some litter picking. This is some of the coast already walked. You! Well done, Rab. That little boy will walk forever, it seems, or run. I just felt a drop of rain. It's certainly raining out there in the ocean. And our final leg now, mate. Right, down to St. Bees. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Bugler with his big turnip. Woo! Yes! The descent into St. Bees Bay. I think that must be Sellafield over there. We'll get to that, we're not bothered about that like now. Want to be in the moment. We've had enough walking for the day, or I have. Rab seemingly can just carry on forever. So yes, the final descent of the day, and I think we're gonna have 2 or 3 days off, maybe off walking. Gonna have a look at compiling the footage and so on, getting all that in order, and let my knee have a rest. Whew, it's beautiful. Yes. But the van isn't on the bay. The van's a mile up in town near the train station. So we're not quite there just yet. But the end is in sight. Excellent. Back to where we started this morning, the train station. Oh, it's amazing how long 5 minutes can feel sometimes when you've had enough of walking, or your last 500 yards. Every footstep's painful, and it feels like it's such a long way. But we are nearly there. This is St. Bees town, St. Bees station, and yes, nearly done. All right, happy days. We're here at the Manor Inn in St. Bees after a long day's walk. And Rab's rolling about in the undergrowth behind me. You can probably hear him. This is the first pint I've had since like my first night on the trip. I don't believe it. This is a Yorkshire Blonde. Happy days. It's good. Oh yeah, nice. Anyway, I'm done with it all for the day. Bar, eating and drinking, and relaxing, making sure Rab's all right. And I'm gonna change the clothes after this pint, and you know, get comfortable. So, excellent. Well, as always, be good to each other, stay healthy and well, and we'll see you next time on Beyond Growing. All right, take care. What are you doing in there, lad? Buglet.